up the street.
Defense is crazy. The defense is crazy.
Let's see what he's gonna do first game without DK. Should we check that shit? Oh, you're on the real talk. We'll talk later.
But afterwards.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later. My Friday tomorrow.
My Monday.
It's been a long week. You're just coming off of vacation, or not vacation, but 2 days off, Fiddle?
Yeah, yep.
You go back to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
One day soon, boys.
Who you go, Fo?
Oh no. One day. Focus, my friend.
Late night draft recap. Late night draft recap. We don't get to play with our weapons yet. We got work to do. Gotta get the league shit talking about draft, man. So the draft was was it top heavy, or was it
It was
or was it spread out?
It was a mixed bag. Yeah,
mixed bag, right?
Out.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it.
I feel like it was spread out, and like it was good for where we're at right now in the league. You know what I mean? It wasn't too OP, and it wasn't like it wasn't bad, like bad, really bad.
Yeah, this season we're gonna force people to have to run their own fucking schemes. And it's gonna be hard because I think the Super Bowl win, going in a different direction. One is gonna open up back to, and then the interview that Falky had, it's gonna open some things back up to like football now and again.
What are we doing if we catch someone?
It's gonna take us
So
away
this is a
from
question you can answer on the real talk that somebody just put in the chat. So what are we doing if you catch someone using a safety in the sub linebacker spot during a game?
That's not illegal.
Nah, if they put a sub linebacker there and he ain't of the build, the 215 or above, it got to be like it's the same rule. Safety to linebacker rule. It's the exact same rule. Safety to linebacker rule. The only thing is not in the way of it is speed. So safety to linebacker is 6 foot, 6'1" or some shit like that. The 215 can't be faster than a 90 speed, right? But with the sub linebackers, your safeties are your safeties. As long as they 215 or above, they can come down and play strong the sub linebacker packages. If they not that, they 5'11", 195, shit like that, and you catch it, you pause the game, let the player know who you dealing with, that they did it, and send it up to hitter, Washington football. Send it to him, and from there, everything will come down from there.
Shit, let me check mine because I got my shit.
What I was gonna say, so can somebody, and it's just a question, like let's say you're in the game, can they just quit and if they got proof and quit and then
Because Kamari Wilson 215 6'1".
Motherfuckers will be looking for that shit, boy.
Yeah, nah, that's important. That's what we want. We want you to look for. So the two main things I want to be stressed down, because again, we have to have this type of situations in our league because we have an editing league. So the players end up canceling out a lot of things. So what we want to happen again is we want that feel of tight ends matchups, tight ends and so it helps these niggas, like it'll help a T and his whole crew who, ability their players and use them in those situations. It helps out a little bit. It opens the passing game up a little bit, and people can start throwing the ball a little bit more versus scared as death to throw the ball. But it only makes sense, man. Because look, I had Trill there, 6'2", 175, 185, whatever he was, a true corner, tweener, safety corner. And I put him down that sub linebacker, and it was like fucking a cheat code, bro. So it was like, nah, we can't do this type of shit. Let's keep it what it really is. You put these guys down there. Come on, there's plenty of safeties in the league, 215 and above. That's hitting 90 plus hit power and above. Put them niggas at linebacker. That's what they really kind of built to be, a linebacker. So you put them there. You still get the coverage integrity you looking for, but now it ain't just OP with 5'11" niggas. 175, 97 speed, 98, you know what I mean? All that dumb shit. You take that away. And you make a real safety that got linebacker abilities to come down and play that sub linebacker position. If you catch it, pause it. If you have proof, you quit a game and don't have proof, you gonna take the penalty. You gonna take the punishment that we would have gave. Yeah. So if you quit a game and you don't have the proof to that, you're going to take the penalty, the punishment that would be handed out to the person
like you gotta make sure you right.
Yeah, you want to be 100% right. And the other thing is play calling. We got to get back to the habit of understanding that we got to call plays, bro. And like formation switching doesn't change the fact that you calling the same play. And we got to get back to that. We got to get back to where we are opening up the your play caller, man. There's no point of having. I mean, I don't. First of all, fuck. Do you have an answer to how these niggas getting around, being in the same fucking formation all game long and not locking up their whole fucking? You know what I mean? Like, how are they getting around that? And we already got it at 6.
I think it's just like.
Well, it's. I mean, it's just this. It's like, all right. For example, you got people that come out and just go get a cover 4 in every formation.
Right, but see, that's still, it doesn't matter. That's where people not listening to my rule. The rule doesn't matter. You call cover 1 and 4-3, and then call it and dime nickel. You still calling cover 1, right? Or if you call cover 4 drop and 3-3-5 odd, but then go to 3-4 and do it, that counts as you running the same play. That counts as the play. So just because the formation is switching, it doesn't mean you can just call fucking cover 2 man. Like, I played games where I'm in cover 2 man and I'm running it way past the rule, where I'll run cover 2 man in this, cover 2 man in this, cover 2 man in that, cover 2 man in this, get a nigga off the field. And we gotta get from that. You gotta mix it up.
And certain things you just gotta be, because for example, me, I'll mix it up. So we just gotta be clear, because it's 2 different type of man. So I could pick cover 2 man and then come out.
Rookie. Hey, rookie.
Come out what?
So I could pick cover 1 robber.
Yeah, now that's fine though. That's fine. You're playing different mans. Just like if you play cover 4 drop and come out and cover 4 quarters, that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but you can't come out and do cover 2 man and dime and then go to cover 2 man and nickel and then come right back and go cover 2.
Now what about the people that manually like, I've seen people manually adjust the cover 2 zone or cover 2 man,
and that's the way they get around the rule. Like the Bears do this offensively. He called bunch all game long and make the same adjustment, run the same play. but he calling a different play on a play arc. I don't. It's hard because you can't control that, but that's the things I'm talking about. You're not gonna
Yeah.
come out call, you know what I mean? So like, I guess the adjustments. If you making adjustments to that, then so be it. You know what I mean? Because if you
Hard
are
to
making
police
adjustments to
or at
that,
least
you can get
prove it.
quick height.
It's hard to prove it.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard to prove that. So, but your play, and then people gotta have their play arcs back on. I played plenty of games down the stretch, big games where my play arc popping up, none of their shit popping up because they turned the shit off. So like, we gotta make all this shit clear again. Um, I'm not gonna
I
go
would
over
do
the
it.
rule shit tonight because it's late.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
gonna do
would
that
do another
tomorrow.
real talk with it
Lunchtime
before,
special.
yeah, at least, yeah, just go over it.
Yeah. So
Go over it just so it's like, look, we stated it, just what it is. That's how y'all gotta move. And a couple people gonna get burnt. They gonna learn.
right. Use your
Oh, let's
playbook.
go.
Man.
Let's
What's the
fucking
point of having a
go.
custom
They shut
playbook with
down.
500 plays and then you use 4 the whole game?
Mook is no joke this year. I'm
Because you
trying
can't.
to tell
That's the
y'all.
main thing you can't do. That's how people getting around or play calling rule. They'll call cover 4 and drop and then turn it into drop every time just by calling a different D. You know what I mean? Like, or call
Yeah,
cover
had a
2.
flat,
Turn it.
had a flats on, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have you picked cover 2, but it's really a cover 4
Mm-hmm.
because you got them dropping back. So, you know what I'm saying, like a
Yeah.
quarter.
Oh, shoot.
So we want to get more and better with that, and we have to do this, bro, because the players, the good. We in season 6 right now, 7, but really season 6 playing. At this
And you
point,
know
the
what,
teams are
man?
really good.
If people internet permitted, I would have both users broadcast.
That makes a lot of sense now too. Both users broadcast. That makes a hell of a lot of sense.
I don't know.
But it's gonna be
I don't
hard
know if
with some
majority
of
of
these.
people
Yeah,
would be
some of these
able
guys'
to. Some of
internet's
these
terrible.
internets are terrible.
Maybe we do that, like I would say big games, playoff games. Try it if it works out. I don't know, or we can maybe implement that in Madden 22.
Yeah, I would say Madden 22, man. You gotta have good internet to everybody broadcast it. When you take them
It's
off.
gotta be hardwired.
And that's another thing we want to start checking on. You can't be in the league if you ain't hardwired. So I'll do the rules part of everything tomorrow. Today we're gonna talk about the recap and where players went. So I always like to do this to start off with the top 10. All right, late night, man. If you got the Barry White voice and you up this late listening to me kick it about what we did in our draft, salute you.
Midnight.
Midnight. All right, man.
Midnight.
Anybody know the trade details that went down between the number 1 pick and the Jaguars picking? The Jaguars was picking at what, 7, 8 or something like that, and they got down to the 1. What did they do in the process to get to that 1?
It was a first round pick. It was a first, second, and fourth for the first overall pick.
First, second, and the fourth.
Yeah.
All right, things starting to erase now. All right, so the Jags went from 8 to 1 and gave up a swap first, second, and the fourth.
Yep.
All right, cool. So the Jags had the first pick. Let's look at the Jags roster. Let's see, was it a good move by him? I mean, he had 2 first round picks. We haven't seen him at all. He was gone. We don't know what he's been up to. But the one thing you can count on is he ain't missing the off season.
And he always pulling off some type of move, late
Right.
or day of.
All right, so you tell me this. He picked up Deion Smith, LSU, real draft rookie. He's already at an 86 overall. That's a good pick. Was he number one pick worthy? You got a kid with 97 speed, 97 excel on superstar, special catch at 95. Route running is in the high 80s. 84 short, 84 medium, 84 deep, and he got 93 release at this point. So he's a really good player. Now let's look at the receivers over here already and see was that a necessity. DJ Chark is at 29 years old. Jerry Judy's 27 years old right now. Laviski Shenault is also 27. Now they already had the up-and-coming receivers that I think will move forward with their quarterback, Bryce Young. Chris Olev, we all know who he is, Ohio State, 94 speed, 97 excel, on star. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. over here. He's up to a 91 now in his third season. 93 speed, 96 excel, and then they pick up the speed burner Deion Smith. But it's just a crowded wide receiver room. At this point, it's very overcrowded. I will have to look through their roster like I'm going to do right now to figure out what would have been number one worthy. Now this is a good pick. Let's not kill him and say he didn't do the right thing. You get a player like that. You get a player like that with that type of speed early in the draft, and he already a high 86. Yeah. You get a dog. So that player was number one pick worthy. I think the receivers in our league is not shit. I don't really, if they not blow the top off and already like 84 to 85 coming out, I don't think you should go after receivers in the first round at this point unless you are desperately needing receivers. So with that being said, he did. So now I'm looking at his team as a whole. He's pretty much good across the board. His line is solid. So I don't know if he really needed to go line. Although there were some really good linemen. I don't know what his how many of these players might be on their way out the door, need to be re-signed, what the case may be. But let's look at the defense. They still got Josh Allen at 29. They got two backup guys that's not bad. They good backups. Chase on at 27 on ability. At D tackle, Chris Jones. They picked up Chris Jones in free agency. Zach Pickens, they're gonna tear free agency up. Shamar Turner, a D tackle they got. So they kind of good there too. Defensively, they really, Devin White's still here. At this point, for real, they really already got a good defense at the front seven. The front seven was good, so as of right now, it looked like that pick wasn't a bad pick for it to be the number one. At corner, he's pretty solid there. Picked up Greedy Williams in free agency, so he got 1,000 corners over here. At this point, he needs to start getting rid of some of these guys. The safety position is really tough over here as well too with Keon Sapp. So in my opinion, that was a good pick. He traded up for it. I think he didn't have to move and could have got that. So he lost a second and a fourth in the same draft, but he did have two firsts. I don't think he needed to move up to number one to grab that receiver. I think he could have sat right where he was at and still got that same receiver because of who was picking in front of him. None of those guys. Maybe the Vikings take him. Maybe the Vikings take him at 3. Not 100% sure there. So, but it was more than one receiver like that in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that's the only receiver with that type of speed in the draft. It was 5 more receivers that had that type of speed that you could probably pick in the top 10 if you needed a receiver. Now, does this kid get on the field right away? You go get a rookie like that. You got DJ Chark here. You still got Jerry Jeudy over here. He can't play over Laviski Shenault at this point. With being 90 90. I don't know about this though. Chris Olave, Marvin Harrison. Going forward, Deion Smith, Marvin Harrison, and Chris Olave should be his guys going forward. But he still got, DJ Chark and Jerry Jeudy are still the alpha males on his team right now. I think this is a situation where he's going to force his rookie on the field right away. Simple as that. He's going to force him on the field because he picked him at 1.
I think he'll probably end up doing DJ Chark, the rookie, and then I can see like a combination of Harrison and Olive. I don't see Jeudy or Shenault really getting on the field this year, but I don't know.
The problem is this: you got to know the user. One, if he's He's gonna have to play games this year. He ain't gonna better miss a whole season and be tanking and then just come do the draft and do all that shit and then don't play a game. So that's not happening. We
Yeah.
know Snake gonna play now, right?
Yeah.
But we know the user. The user like big, tall receivers to throw it up to. So again, where does this kid fit in the mix at? Because what I see is DJ Chark as the one, Marvin Harrison with that 6'4" frame at 2, and now you're either going to be dealing with Chenault and Deion Smith. So yeah, Deion Smith is going to play this year at 6'2". He could play in the slot for him right now, and then in formation sets be on the outside as well for him. And he can burn and blow the tops off the defenses because that's really good speed coming in the league. Any guy that come in the league with 96 speed or above, they're fast for real. It ain't no, you got to get them from 93 to 97, 98, and you still feel like they fast, but they not. Like, these are speed burners. They come in the league 96 or above, they run by everybody. So he has that. Can he implicate that in his offense? We all know his players, he like these guys, type of guys that can run the jet sweeps and stuff for him and all that with that offense.
This motherfucker is off the hook this season.
Oh my God, who you dealing with?
Speedy.
William.
Kyron.
Finally getting activated, Kyron. All right, so that was the number 1 pick. The number 2 pick, in my opinion, now the Dolphins had the number 2 pick. I'm not mad at Deion Smith going number 1 in the draft. I didn't think he was number 1 worthy, but it makes sense for him to come up. Now, again, I think he could have sat at 8 or 7, wherever he picked that, and still got that type of player. But then you're taking a chance of not getting the. I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I like it. I like the move, especially if you're going to use him right. He can use that type of speed to do a lot of his offense, jet sweeps. He can send him deep on deep routes. He can play the slot and do a lot of things there. Now, at number 2, we had the Dolphins up, and they've been picking cornerbacks and shit for the last fucking 3 to 4 drafts, and you don't know where they go, but I know they went cornerback 2 straight drafts in a row. And is this great drafting, or is this just following the wave drafting? You know what I mean? Everybody's OP getting players. Like, I shouldn't come to your roster and see 13 corners over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 corners over here. Now let's see who he grabbed. Looked like he grabbed Dalen Everett. Now
Yeah,
he's
he
85
did.
overall right now. He picked him number 2. And he's matching him up with, you know what, I'm not mad at this either, because what happened was Black played with a bunch of veteran corners. He had Gilmore here.
Gilmore.
He had Byron Jones there. So, his 2 corners grew up under Gilmore and Byron Jones, which was Martin Johnson and Deuce Chestnut. They are the alpha males. They definitely are 1 and 2 corners over here. So he goes out and get that slot corner, and he desperately needed that slot corner. So I'm not mad. The problem is, did you get the best corner at number 2? He's about to unlock already, and I'm not sure is he unlocking to a star or a superstar.
Let me check it.
And I got him here. And you wanna when you picking that high, you wanna almost try to guarantee yourself a superstar. So he didn't get the best corner. I think he could have got his molded corner like he liked. He could have got the kid from New Jersey, but because he only know the Camden kids, he don't do his homework. He missed on Jalen Cheek, who was 6'2", and was ready to go at superstar. So I think he missed out. But this corner fits his mold to better play. He's 6'1", he's not that small, 195. 93 speed, 94 excel. He has high man already. He's got to work on his own. His press is pretty good right now. So I don't know if he's ready to play the slot. I think I would just have him on the outside right away and make sure you got one of your dogs in the slot right now. They still are lacking at the cornerback position. So they could have probably double drafted corners this year. They didn't address it in free agency. The rest of these guys are just on a roster. They won't be here too much longer. It's going to cut these guys, guaranteed. So you're really dealing with 3 corners, and you need another corner right now. So either he's going to be in the market looking for a corner, or he's going to be, or he's going to do something, because there's no way he's going to better get through the season with just 3. At this point, where we are in our league, 3 corners ain't going to cut it. So we'll see what the Dolphins are going to do, but they did pick Dalen Everett at number 2. And then we shoot over to the Vikings and see what they did at number 3. To me, the Vikings could have probably went anywhere. They still had a lot of holes. I'm not sure where they went. I'm going to look at the whole roster right now. We're going to find out what he did. Was it offensive side of the ball?
Kendrick Backshire, middle linebacker.
Oh yeah, he went middle linebacker, and I thought that was a great pick. Now he picked a monster. This kid was this same size at 16 years old. 6'3", 255. He's been that big since he was a 16-year-old. So you get one of the most complete linebackers in the draft right now, man. Just look at what you're dealing with right now. All right, he ran a 4.52, really fast. Going to unlock to a superstar. This is where you win. 91 speed. He already got 85 tackle, block shed high, hit power 96. You getting those type of Justin Flo, the Flo brother type linebackers. This kid's the animal, man. You turn on his highlight, and all he does is tear ball carriers up. And the only reason why he wasn't rated number 1 for the 21 class is because he tore ACL his junior year, and then the COVID hit. So they didn't really get too much film, you know, he kind of lost film work. But 91 excel, 91 speed, 85 zone right now, 70 awareness, play rec 73, already went up to 3, 92 strength. This is a strong as middle linebacker right now. So he going better to move guards out the way. And block shed and play defense, and then he can also cover. He got 80 man, 85 zone right now. Hell of a pick by the Vikings right now. They got their man to anchor the middle for them right now. With Trayvon Edmonds here, you go get this type of animal, bro. You can move Ryan Davis to the outside to give yourself help. Bradley Chubb at 30 years old, I think you need to put his hand in the dirt before you have him playing linebacker. Patty Fisher, they picked up Patty Fisher as well, Chris Barnes, and another rookie, Cole Terry. So I'm not mad at that pick at all, Nano. He got a monster. This guy gonna knock a helmet off fast.
Yeah, I'm mad at that pick. He needed a linebacker as well.
Yeah, I thought his front seven, wide receiver and his front seven is what he should address. And he did it. He got, this is Blackshire, not Backshire. The game won't allow me to put Blackshire on the game. So if you want to go look at his highlights and see what he did in high school, it's Kendrick Blackshire. Check him out, man. This kid was 6'2", 245 pounds as a 16-year-old. Humble kid, man, really humble. His attitude don't match his field intensity because he's a hammer on the field, bro. At number 4, the Ravens were at number 4, and at 4 they doubled down and went and got NFL pedigree. Anytime you see a kid in the league that dad played in the league, played in the league, you know, you're getting a guy. And then Florida State, bro, you know, Florida State, them guys, man. So we pick up Marvin Jones to put him over here. We got rid of Tyler Shelvin at D tackle. We made a trade with the 49ers, swap first and Tyler Shelvin to move from 20 to 11, and because of that we had a hole at D tackle. So it made sense to go here, in my opinion, to go get Marvin Jones. So now we can move Brian Breezy back down to D tackle and be too strong there when we're in the forefront base. But Marvin Jones, man, I mean, speed kills. This guy 4'4", speed, 92 speed, 92 excel. I mean, you're getting a monster at the end of the day, superstar. In my opinion, he could have been the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
But again, guys don't value defensive linemen like they value receivers, and you know, linebackers can go high, but for the most part, guys ain't gonna value this high. Because I'm quite sure if I didn't pick him at 4, he would have been there for me at 11. Because just guys don't value the D line like that for whatever reason. But that's the trenches. You need to get that right. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 strength. He can go to D tackle if I needed him. He already at 84 tackling right now. Agility is off the charts. 76 block shed. Got to get better there. He got average block shedding right now. But his hit power 89. If you get there, he's gonna hit you. And he got really good pursuit. You're not running away from him. So this is a good player that's going to demand time on a team that already kind of is loaded with players, and their starters and backups are kind of set. This guy comes in right away and demands on-field time right away. So Marvin Jones Jr. went 4th in the draft, and then 5. We slide right down here to this football team, and we try to figure out who they picked at 5. And they went and got the number 1 tight end off the board. And Jake Johnson, 92 speed, 92 excel, another one of those guys. We've been having tight ends with this type of athleticness coming out in our drafts, but this the difference between him and a lot of the rest of the guys. This guy is not only going to be able to blow the top off your defense, them sub linebackers and middle linebackers and outside linebackers are not going to be able to stay with him a lot. He is going to separate. Now, he got to get better at route running. Short route running 68, medium 69. And his awareness 62, so he got to get developed. 81 catching, 81 deep route running right now, but look, 75 lead block, 70 pass block, impact blocking 75. He can block 77, and his run block power 80 across the board, 70 pass block power. So this guy's a blocker too, so you're not just getting a guy that can run up and down the field. He can fit in your offense for sure because he's going to be able to block as well too, especially with the emergence of Speedy Karen John. What's his name? Karen
Williams.
what's the running back name? Williams. Karen.
Williams.
Yeah. K Will.
Speedy.
K Wills, because K Wills be flying now and he's kind of in his stride in his third season. I like a tight end like this that you don't have to take off the field. You can keep him on the field and put his hand in the dirt and let him block, and he can also stretch the field, and you get superstar
plays.
at 5. Huh?
You can make plays for him as well.
Yes, sir. So I like it. Now, who had the number 6 pick? The Eagles. I hate not talking about a team that he wasn't around the draft. The problem with the Eagles was they had they had a draft board. They didn't set their draft board. The computer would have picked the best available player, but because their draft board was set, they didn't pick. So I want to see who they picked just because we need to see who went there. But I think he lost out setting his board. All right, let's see what Eagles went. Did they take quarterback Ty? Yep. They took quarterback Ty Simpson because his quarterback was because he lost Justin Herbert, but he'll be able to pick him back up. Yep. All right, so Ty Simpson stole a top 10 pick. He wouldn't have went top 10. The biggest weapon they got was right here, Kojo Ant Y. Again, superstar. Like I said, there were receivers in this draft that could have went that you ain't have to go. You know what I mean? With one, this is why I said what I said about Snake. I mean, this guy's two speed points away from being exactly what the guy over there for the Jaguars went at number 1. 95 speed, 95 excel. Really good, better route running and shit too as well. The number 1 receiver, even though Ty Simpson was his pick, I think I'm not mad at this pick right here. Kojo and who had the 7th pick? Was it the Raiders? The Raiders traded back from.
Yeah, Raiders. Right.
The Raiders did. Listen, they got to the number 1 pick by getting rid of Trevor Lawrence and Mikael Wright, 2 of the top 5 players in the league at their positions. And in order to do that, they had to get rid of that, but you have to replace that. I really love what the Raiders did in this draft. I think it's going to give them a rebirth. It's going to give them an opportunity to do some good things here because they're still at the draft, in my opinion, with Johnny Martin right here. New Jersey kid from out of Highland, went to Temple, 83 overall right now, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. I don't really make a lot of superstar running backs, but when I do, you better land one, and he did exactly that. But his first pick wasn't that. He got the guy that I thought the Dolphins should have picked at number 2. But Jalen Cheeks right now, you get a guy. I mean, did he upgrade from Mikael Wright, bro?
Pretty damn close, but I know one thing with T, it don't really matter who he has at corner, so I think he'll be just fine.
85 press right now. Ty coaches this kid right here. He actually plays for the our Panthers user. This kid is really physical. 85 press right now, 80 zone, 80 man right now, but the 95 speed, 95 excel, 94 jumping, 95 agility, man, 70 tackling, 72 play rep. As you can see, man, block shedding 70, hit power 70, strength 75. Got a dog. Great pick. I think this was smart. You didn't have to, at this point nobody really needed quarterbacks but him, and he knew he didn't have to be at one and grab a quarterback and pay, and pay him number. You can drop back a couple, save you a couple dollars, but you go get the corner you want right away. Now you got your corner to replace the corner you lost, and just put you right back in a good situation. This kid's an 84 overall already, and he's a superstar. Really good pick. 6'2", 200 pounds. Really good pick. For the way the Raiders play defense, this is a good pick, right?
Yeah.
And then they come right back at 12 and get the quarterback. They won it, right? So I like this pick. I like what T did. You look at a couple of these players over here, he did a really good job in his draft. He grabbed 2 quarterbacks in his draft, though.
You think it's just trial and error? So
Well, I think he studied both of these guys, and he figured, fuck it, let me get both of them. And you can do that. You got the luxury to do that when everybody really already got their franchise quarterbacks. You can go get Carlos Del Rio Wilson. You didn't really know which one you liked it better, so you decided one of them was going to work. So you'll figure it out. Now you got a situation where you got 2 rookie quarterbacks coming in, and they both had the opportunity to become starters for this team. The separation is one has 87 speed, one has 89 speed. And then when you look at the throw power on these guys, I think it's a little separation there too. So it's pick your poison with these quarterbacks, right? One has 93 throw power, the other one has like 95 throw power, something like that, 96. It's really pick your poison. So he's gonna have to figure out who he's gonna use, who's gonna be his guy. Yep, 95 throw power, 80 across the board. You got 2 really good quarterbacks that you can see who you're gonna play, man. I think it's gonna hurt him a little bit because you're gonna play both these quarterbacks to figure out which one's gonna play for you. Now, you got a lot of work to do with building these quarterbacks right now. I don't think neither one of them are superstars.
Nah, both of them are stars. Already checked.
All right, so both of them are stars right now. But guess what? This is where the league is important at. You guys are going to give up football when y'all getting y'all ass kicked by him, or you going to make him work. Because just because they stars, he can play 4 games and have him a superstar real fast, X Factor real fast. Simple as that, depending on how guys play him right now. So this is good to see. We want to watch him build, see him do something special with a star quarterback and turn him into something special. I'm not mad at number 7th pick. But again, let me ask you this, Nano. Did he have to rush to get either one of those quarterbacks?
I don't think so, no. Because most of the league has their franchise.
Could he have waited? Could he have waited to the 2nd round and got either one of those quarterbacks?
I think so. I also think that he liked both of them probably because of the speed, and the other guy that he didn't pick didn't have or wasn't as fast, right? So, but he had a superstar development trait. So, yeah, he could have probably waited till like the 3rd round, maybe 4th round.
Yeah, I think one of them would have still been here in the first 3 rounds. So
yeah.
So, but as a GM, you go get your guy. You don't wait around and play the what if game when you don't have a quarterback at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at what he did, but I think if he was on his GM, he would have let that guy slide a little bit, knowing that the league is full of quarterbacks. Nobody was going to go get a quarterback that early, so he would have probably been able to get him in the 2nd round with any one of his 2nd round picks. That would have been dangerous because then he'd get a corner and then he'd come back and get another player and then come back later on and get this quarterback. That would have been like, that's the best draft we've seen so far this year. This was number 7, right?
Yeah, number 7.
Who had the 8th pick?
Number 8, Titans?
Alright, the Titans. Titans was another one of those teams that I think needed to address their front 7 on defense. And I think they should have addressed that all draft long. Now, with that being said, their number 1 pick right here was Jaden Hood from Michigan right now. 93 speed, 93 acceleration. What I will say is he missed the superstar. You had another guy come out I'm not mad at this. First of all, let's look at his ratings. I'm not mad at this. Tell me what his trait is. Is he superstar or star before I open my mouth? 93 speed, 93 excel, 84 hit power, 75 block share, 73 awareness, 81 zone, 80 man right now. So the kid is going better cover. 6'2", 225. Now he's a star development. I think you missed the, especially when I had the real talk and I talked about CJ Hicks.
Yeah. Who got CJ Hicks?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Find out. I think the Saints got him. I think. Not sure. Okay. Find out where he went. Okay. Hicks went. Because that Hicks was ideally the person you should have got here. But I'm not mad at this pick. Jaden Hood, speed. But Hicks had that same speed, 93, 93. And you got a superstar. He was the best linebacker
was he a left
in the draft.
Outside?
He played left outside linebacker. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see.
But the Titans ain't lose here.
He went to the Cardinals.
Boone got him?
Yeah, Boone got him.
Rich get richer. What's his speed?
Yeah. He's 93 speed, 93 excel, 95 hit power.
On superstar. So at 8, you still got a dog, 94 hit power. They're not that too far off from each other with the speed and all that. But the difference is in trait. And you pick in the top 10, you want to get you a guy that, you know, if you can try to get that superstar, you want to try to get it. And it's still a crapshoot because you don't know for sure if you're getting one or not. But I mean, you could have looked at where he was selected to come out and tell if he would have been, because he was a top 10 player for sure at outside linebacker. He was like the number 3 to 5 player in the draft. So I would have got CJ Hicks, but I'm not mad at Jaden Hood right here from Michigan. I think you got the same type of player that's just going to have to ball out a little harder to go from star to superstar for you. Who had the number 9 pick?
The Rams moved up to number
9
from the Texans. Yeah. They got the cornerback Denver Harris.
Now, Denver Harris ain't a bad pick. I think he was the number 1 corner on the board. But the problem here is you got a star. But if there's anybody that can get that kid developed fast, it would be the Rams. And I'm not mad, you know, especially when you in a league where right now on your side, your number 1 competitor that you got to play throws the ball around the park to multiple receivers. So, you know, Ramsey, I don't know if he's in free agency or he went to another team or wherever he's at.
He went to the Jets.
Ramsey's a Jet?
He's a Jet.
Wow.
The rich get richer.
What? The rich get richer.
Did he go to the Jets through free agency or trade?
No, he traded him a future third.
Ew.
He got Jalen Ramsey for a future third?
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Alright, well, Tom Simpkins is the number 1 corner over here now. He did pick up Jalen Armour Davis. I don't know where he got him from. I thought that was a Raider.
That was in the Texans trade.
Texas trade, okay. So he got a dog corner, okay, cool. So if you replace Jalen Ramsey there, Deuce Harmon had a hell of a year last year. The only problem with Deuce Harmon is he stayed normal. He didn't go up. And then you go get Denver Harris on star. So now you got 4 legit corners over here. I'm not mad at it at all. Great pick by the Rams. But even still by the fucking Jets. Oh my God. The Jets got a steal over there getting that. He gave up peanuts and got Jalen Ramsey. I know Jalen Ramsey about 31 years old right now, but still. Now who had the number 10 pick?
The Packers, I believe.
All right, Coach DC, man. Coach DC 404. Let's see what he's doing over here. First of all, let's talk about, he made a decision, man. And his decision was, we don't want to play with the mobile quarterback. That's not our game. We traded him to the Chiefs, which allowed the Chiefs to trade Patrick Mahomes to the Titans. A lot of moves happen, man. Tomorrow, lunchtime special, please tune in, man. We're going to have a lot of conversation to show you how guys are moving. This league, man, this league is crazy, bro. Guys is getting their GM on right now. But what he said was, Jordan Love, we're riding out with you no matter what. Simple as that. So all the talk we've been saying and putting out there, Jordan Love, he need to go, he need to find something new. He told all of us, kiss my ass, this is my team, I'm the GM over here, we riding out with Jordan Love. Not mad at that at all. Not mad at it at all. Let's look at what's going on. He cut that running back class down some, and he stuck with CJ Verdell. Shy Smith, the receiver out the backfield, and then Jadon Blue, another superstar who gonna run you over for 3 to 4 yards to carry. The type of running back he likes over there. You still know the AJ Dillon big ass is at fullback, which is smart. I thought he could figure out something with the wide receivers over here. Let's see what he did. He still has Cornell Powell, Clemson's receiver, 95-94. He got Devonta Lee at 6'1", 225, big body, 95 speed, 95 excel. John Humphreys at 6'5", 215, another one of them big body guys. Jermaine Burton, speedster. C.J. Daniels, he picks up this Liberty guy that my quarterback Malik Willis was throwing to. Two of his receivers came out this draft. C.J. Daniels is a speed burner. Nice little pickup there. And then you got 6'4" Quentin Johnson, 92 speed, 93. So you like the big body receivers right now. So again, Jordan Love is in good hands. He got good weapons around him right now. Now, what was his #1 pick though? Let's go back.
The safety.
All right, let's look at it right
Dink
now.
Jackson.
I thought he definitely needed a safety. He was only dealing with his my player. So you got Darnell Savage, who's getting up there in age, but he's still one of the faster safeties in the league. And then you pick Dink Jackson. Is this the fastest safety in the draft? Nah, fastest free safety in the draft. Dink Jackson. You don't just get a speed burner. You get a guy that's going to really come out and play for you right now, man. 94 speed. Now, he ain't a thumper, but he's a cover guy for sure, right? Man-to-man 77 right now. Zone 80. Not going to take a lot to build him as a cover guy, but he's not going to come down and thump. He's going to be the guy you keep on the back end, and he's going to be able to cover the whole field. He's going to be able to run sideline to sideline. It was a faster free safety?
Yeah, Dion McLean, Connecticut. Dion McLean, Connecticut.
Who got him?
90. The Patriots.
Okay, the Patriots got the speed guy. All right, so Dink Jackson, though, I'm not mad at him from out of Ole Miss. 6'2", 205. All right, so this is not a bad pick right now. He comes into the league to 77th ranked safety in the league right now, so that's not bad coming in as your rookie season. I like the height, 6'2". You can keep him back deep for sure. I want to look at the cornerbacks over here because I thought he would go corner. I don't think he gets scared over age. Like 20, you know how once the guys get to 28, 29, we start looking at him as old. He doesn't do that with his players. He like these guys, and he's going to play them until they start showing him that they dropping. He got Eric Stokes still sitting here at 25 years old. Tyreek Stevenson is developed. He's a superstar at this point now. Then he picks up Omarion Cooper from Florida State. Now, the speed is real on Omarion. Problem is, you got to get him developed over here, man. But let's take a look at this. 84 press. He got to get better in man his own right now. But he can be in front of your slot receiver and keep them on the line of scrimmage at this point right now. So you give him some development. And working and give him a whole year to develop. I don't think he should be playing right now, but I like it. I like him over here though. They got good corners over here, so I thought at first I was thinking he should attack the cornerback position, but when you look at it, Keon Carter is my player still here. Levante Gregory was at 6'4", 87 speed, 90 excel, not that bad at all. And then you got Dink Jackson that came over. Now you picked up Levante Gregory last year on Star. It wasn't a bad pick for him either. So he's getting his secondary back in order. Because remember, when we first started the league, he had the best secondary in the league.
Yeah.
If not the fastest secondary in the league, he had the fastest secondary.
Started, yeah.
All right. At pick 11, the Ravens came back up at pick 11, and they went safety as well, picking up DJ Woodbury from Woodbury, New Jersey. 6'4", 220, big time, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, guy hitting too. Typical Ravens defensive secondary player. They want the guys that hit, big type of bodies with solid, really good speed. If you ain't running a 4.4 or under, we don't really want you like that, but we want those guys that can come down and hit and play the run really well right now. So he's going to be a development project. Probably won't see the field as much. Maybe some sub linebacker situations. But he has the tools to play right now for this team. But it's going to be hard with Malachi Moore and Galvatron, man in the backside like that. No homo. but they back deep doing some things. So between DJ Woodbury can get up here and play on these tight ends at 6'4", 220, he can play with some of these tight ends running around here with them 90 plus speeds, especially in the AFC. The AFC got really good tight ends, and there's two of them sitting at in Cleveland and in Cincinnati. Both the dirty ass Ohio teams got dog ass tight ends. So you know, we have to be able to cover those tight ends, man. So that's what DJ Woodbury was drafted to do. This is a Raven player right here, man. This type of players Ravens go after with the GM AntHits and Ozzie Newsome. You know, we talking about over there like that. At 12, we got the quarterback play that came from the Raiders. We talked about that. He picked up his quarterback. Again, he got two of them. Got both the ones he was interested in. But Eli Stolz, I think he's going to be the starter of this team. He has the speed. He has everything you need. I think he's going to go forward with this kid right here, man. I could be wrong, but I think this is the guy he's going to roll out with. 6'4" frame, 215, nice little slim build with good speed. Now I've been trying to find his 40 time. I've seen some things where I saw a 4.4 on this guy, and if that happens, he goes to a 92 speed that fast, and then it changes the game for him. He's a game changer. But I can't verify it yet. So until I can verify it, 89 it is.
Yep.
I want to go to the Patriots and look at what they did.
Let's check it out.
So the Patriots sucked last year. Most of it was by design. A lot of it was by him being who he is. Now, with that being said, he had the #1 pick in every round. By the time we got to the draft, he didn't have the #1 pick anymore. I don't even know if he had it. I know he had the #1 pick in the second round. But this team had a lot of holes to fill on this team. They finally got it right. They got Trevor Lawrence, the best quarterback of last year, is a Patriot now. I love this move because now he already had, if not the best receiver in the league, a top 5 receiver in the league for sure. Might even be top 3. And Anthony Schwartz. What happens now that Anthony Schwartz has a legit quarterback that can actually throw the football around the park now? Anthony Schwartz hasn't had a steady quarterback over there his entire career. Dak Prescott was the closest thing he had to a quarterback. But outside of that, they had a bunch of try-me's, and it just didn't work out for him. Now you get Trevor Lawrence in the building, and it all goes wrong. You pick up Davis Mill, who was the cast-off, that was playing good football. So you got a great backup sitting here to go along with Trevor Lawrence. Now, we knew they needed help at the running back position, and they go get one of the better running backs in the draft. They also picked up Javian Hawkins in free agency. So you get a star with great speed, 95 speed, 96 excel, 95 ball carrying vision, 90 break tackles, 78 trucking. But then you pick up Travion Cooley, who I really like at 5'11", 220. You get a superstar running back. One or two superstars that came out this draft at the running back position, but you get a guy that can play for you right now. 80 strength, 80 stiff arm, 82 truck, ball vision 85, carrying 85, jukes 94, spin 85. This guy got 94 change direction. He's pretty solid at catching the ball at the backfield, catch 70, short route running to 70. Could get a little better running routes out the backfield, but 93 agility, and then he has 93 speed, 93 excel with the 82 break tackle. You can play this guy right now. I definitely think you got a two-headed monster over here now. I really love the fact that he did that, and I'm still not all the way sold off of Israel and Bankanda and Banikanda, whatever the fuck you want. We're gonna call him Candyman. Israel Candyman.
Definitely address the running back position, which is really good for him. I like it.
And he did it through the draft and free agency, man. Again, I'm showing you good GMing right now, man. I'm showing you good GMing. All right, so at receiver, Anthony Schwartz is probably the happiest man on earth, knowing that he got Trevor Lawrence as his quarterback right now. Even Vic Allen has to be surprised over here. Cam Brown and Boosie, I'm not mad at the receiver corps right now. In my opinion, I think Anthony Schwartz is proud to have Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. But what Trevor Lawrence does is it opens up the field a little bit more, where you don't have to force the ball to your best receiver all game long. Now you can get Vic Allen, the my player, going on with all that speed as well. When you got a quarterback that can make the throws anywhere on the field, and he has, he showed us that he can throw the ball all over the park. He has great accuracy, can read the field really well. Can he be in the good hands with Hillberger's at quarterback now, controlling him? But you got two receivers over here that I like, and you still got Boosie that you could do some things with as well. I think he's addressing situations now. I know tight end was a need as well. Did he pick up anything over here? He still did. All right, so the move was Mike Evans to tight end. We allowed it. Mike Evans lost all his abilities, being 33 years old and still not playing at a high level. He's one of those guys that was able to get moved back to tight end. Mike Evans can play tight end now to finish his career out at 6'5", 231 pounds. Now you got a great weapon at tight end. So look, Trevor Lawrence is used to having great tight ends. Now you got another one. I'm not mad. I like what he's doing over here. Adrian Eli, left tackle, solid. The line, they got Saylor, Isaiah Wynn at 30. Picked up the rookie Jaden Western. He's not going to ever see the field ever. Earl Howard, he's at 85 overall right now. But then you go look over here. Orlando Brown is in the building. He tore free agency to fuck up. Mike Lynchy is here, and then he got Jedrick Willis Jr. So he just upgraded that offensive line. Now the line, like, you go get the quarterback, get him some weapons, and get him a good run game, get him a tight end, and then your line is built now. Now you got a solid line that can match up with a lot of guys' line. Now he still need help at defensive end. I really think he needs to get some weapons down there. He could probably address that and trade in this year. But he need help on that D line like right now. At D tackle he's solid. Linebackers was another issue. Kenneth Murray is a dog. Mindor for some reason is still the starter. He only playing because of the speed, 91, 92. But this kid's a 75 overall, 31 years old. He's about to start collecting pension checks. Jordan Brooks is good. Urche is over here. Uche's still here. Now, and the secondary. Now you got 4 dog corners. Mikael Wright, top 5 corner in the league. Marshawn Lattimore, veteran. William Poole plays well for him at 95 speed, 97 excel. And Tony Grimes is one of the faster corners in the league. He's the second fastest corner to Isaac Taylor Stewart. Prophet Brown came in with really good speed as well. But the Patriots got 4 corners that can lock up with your receivers at this point now. But their safeties is where they needed to address. And they picked up a speed burner from Connecticut and Dion McClean. 81 overall, 95 speed, 95 excel. Let's see if he had thumper. Can he come down and play the run? 82 hit power. I ain't mad at it. 77 man right now. So he got a speed burner at safety right now. 6 foot, 200 pounds. So he addressed the safety position as well. Paul Dunlap is 90 speed, 89 excel. And Devon Harris at 5'10", 186, 92, 92. This must have been a corner turned safety.
Yeah. No idea.
Hillberger did a hell of a job in the offseason.
Yeah, it was a good.
He did a hell of a job. He brought this team back. Now, even with me looking at this team like this, I don't think he's still in the top echelon of his division right now. The Bills, Jets, and Dolphins are really still stout over there. Now, when you look at this Patriots roster, because I'm over here, we're going to go look at the division winners from last year, man. These guys are different. They are stealing players. They still sticking to their script the way they build. They go get already built players. All right, so they you got Mason Garcia, Tua Tagovailoa. You got Marcus Holmes, the my player, not gonna take his spot. AI at running back, Tony over here, Roundtree, and Will Moore still on the roster. They still got Patrick Ricard at fullback. At receiver, they lost Pickens, the free agency, but they got Boo McCoy, Tolbert, EJ Williams over here, John Humph, 93 at 6'5", 203, 93 speed, 93 excel, and Malachi Wideman. They got really good their 2 receivers is dogs here, and they solid. They got good height here at 6'4". At tight end, they still got Kittles and Pro Wells, so they good there. And Matthew Hollenbach on Superstar, who's a blocker. We know the line's pretty solid. They built the line early, so we know they got a good line over here. This is where Hillberger and the Patriots got to keep up with. Really good line. Now let's look at it over there. Billy Mann, they got out a trade from the Ravens. Outside assassin is finishing his career as a defensive end at 6'7". Now you got him at DN over here. Deontay Anderson to back him up. Sean Price, another Raven, sitting over here with Isaiah Hazelton out of was one of his picks, 76 overall, 6'3", 265. Not a speed rusher, but 80 speed, 88 excel, 87 strength. Nice solid backup. With Sean Price still being a man-child over here. At D tackles, you got Maisie Smith, Tommy Togaya, and then you pick up Matt Brackens, 94 strength, 79 overall. Is he on any trait? Normal. We still play backup. Need some depth there. Linebackers, Ali Cahoe still here. Ray John Davis is here. Tristan Sinclair from Stanford is still here. But Cahoe's the alpha male there. Patrick Queen still here. Van Der Esch is playing at a high level, getting up there in age at 30, but still playing at a high level. Picks up Anthony Hines on Superstar from the 49ers. All he did was get depth. Three really good middle linebackers that could play anywhere on the field, with Owen Papo at the 95 speed, 90 excel. Linebacker core is really good here. And then the still of the day from what I'm hearing is Jalen fucking Ramsey goes to the fucking Jets at 31 years old, still on Superstar for a future third round pick. Still. So now you got
he ain't even miss a beat. He ain't even drop a beat yet
at all. He still got a dog, bro.
Yeah. Now he's got 3 dogs at, well, yeah, he got 3 dogs at corner now.
Bro, do you understand, honestly, do you understand what this boy got right now?
He's got them Ravens first. Let's see.
Miles Jones, 6'4", Zone Hawk. Jalen Ramsey, superstar. Kelvin Joseph, superstar. Trey Shaw here. He got He still got good corners over there. Now he got corners over there. And then the safety player is really good. Tyreek Johnson, 93. Ashton Davis is still here. And then that strong safety, you got the man-child, Brent English, 6'3", 220 on X Factor. This team is loaded over here. And they picked up the Chargers, Cyrus Fagans, 93 overall, 89 speed, 91 excel. 90 zone right now. They are balling. They got a good team. Is this the best team in their division on paper?
Yeah. Definitely.
You willing to say yeah without looking at the Bills and the Dolphins?
I like this team. I think they have a good chance at repeating. Especially if the coach is locked in. I like this team.
All right, so the Bills picked up Jamie Newman. We haven't heard from Jamie Newman since season 1. Probably the best normal quarterback we ever seen play in a regular season. Because remember, he took the Cowboys to the playoffs with this type of numbers. 96.3, 4,518, 37 touchdowns, 37 picks as a rookie. And then they drafted JT Daniels, and he just got half the time here. And we never heard from him since. So this is a good backup. I don't think he comes over and starts for them. I think Casey Thompson is going to be the starter here. I thought he played really well down the stretch for Mike, allowing him to get rid of a Josh Allen. At the running back position, they got Tyree Gaineswell, and they picked up Camario Edmonds, 20-year-old, at 5'11", 227 pounds, 92 speed, 93 excel. This is a hammer in their backfield, 88 truck and 88 break tackles right now. Good size, change of pace back. You got 2 backs that catch the ball really well out the backfield, and, you know, are speed demons. And then you go get this kid who has solid speed and can run hard in between the tackles. So good shit for Mike right there, man. The wide receivers really didn't change too much on anything. Elijah Moore is their speed burner. This is their alpha male. Surratt's their go-get-it guy, possession guy. Abdul Fatih Abraham, I'm waiting to see him really getting active. He might benefit from another team. But this kid, black college kid, HBCU kid, was the #1 receiver in 2020. HBCU doing a spring ball. Miles Boykins is here. Marcus Rosenme, Jack Singh still there. And then he picks up Steven Saunders from South Dakota, man. 92 speed, 92 excel, 92 special catch right now. Not bad at all. So the receiving core is cool. Michael Myers been one of the top tier tight ends in the league. I would say he's top 10. He's been playing top 5 for the last couple seasons. I didn't follow him this year. But this kid is a baller for him, man. 89 speed, 90 excel, 95 special catch at tight end, and he can block as well too. He still got Knox with good speed, and then you got a guy down there at the bottom that you're probably going to use just to block for you right now. 21-year-old, so you probably got him this year. Colin Grant. 83 speed, 88 excel. Not going to be a receiver for you at all. Going to be a blocker. But Michael Myers, look at the stats he had last couple seasons. This is his third season. This is going to be his fourth season. So he's been 972 yards in 23. 24 year was 11, 86, 9, and then last year 62 catches, 726, and 8 touchdowns. So he's a really solid tight end over here for him. I like it. Now you know the line's built. 94 right here, superstar. You go on here, Christopher Moorhead, superstar. At center, Abraham Lucas, superstar. Right guard, Wesley Campbell. And then Kevin Clements, the rookie, just picked up 97 strength, 6'4", at 310 from out of California right now. This guy is strong as an ox. And he's on trait right now. Nano, let me know if he's a star or superstar. At right tackle, you're dealing with Royce Newman, 96 overall, 25 years old. He got a really good offensive line. We know Tyreek Sapp is a get to the quarterback guy. This is a complete speed rusher right here. This guy got the speed to better play linebacker as well. Power moves 94. He's a monster. 6'4", 255. Plays well with him. And on the other side, you had one of the better D ends in the league last year, and Joshua Candoa. We love him. Florida State now he is. D tackles. He got Dexter Lawrence. He picked up out of free agency. Jalen Twyman been there, and Tyler Barron always been there. So they're loaded there. Cage Stower, 89 speed, 90 excel. Enrique Brown, a rookie, 6'2", 248, 85 speed, 85 excel. What is he on? Normal. Nice little special teams guy. Middle linebacker Parsons, Wallace, and Medlock. If you need a linebacker, you need to come see him for one of these guys, because you're not getting Parsons, but the next two aren't bad at all, right? Terrell Medlock came out of last year's draft along with Trayvon Wallace. Both of these guys came out of last year's draft. One is a my player, Medlock, and one is a real draft player, and Trayvon Wallace from Kentucky, dog. 88 speed, 88 excel, good hit power, good tackler. Right outside linebacker, you pick up the African JOK. Really good pickup from the Falcons. He got him, superstar X Factor, 87 speed, 87 excel. And then cornerbacks. He did need to address the cornerbacks because the one corner he had got old and lost his ability. So he got Dante Manning here. Marcus Williams is sitting here. He picked up Marcavius Brown, 93 speed, 96 excel, 81 overall. Got some work to do, but he got 4 corners. I'm not mad. Antonio Jones, this is a player that won't never see the field whatsoever. Maybe run down on special teams.
He's
that's
on
about
superstar.
it. Marcavius Brown is?
Yeah.
Oh, he got a steal. Did he get a steal? Yep, he does it again, man. I keep telling you, man, he might not win all ball games, but he win in the offseason all the time. He got a steal. A lot of these guys picked up corners in his first round and didn't even get this type of player. Shit. Good shit. Was that his first pick?
Yeah. I can check.
Second round, pick 4.
Yeah, second round.
Got him in the second round,
I
pick
got
4.
mine in the first round.
You picked your corner in the first round. You got Kyrie Jackson for Alabama, right? Was he superstar?
Yeah, he's a superstar. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Alright, so man, yeah. Safety, he already was good. Champ Horsey can go start for anybody at this point. Jordan Battle is a dog, and then you know Kyle Hamilton is over here right now. So after looking at this Bills roster, you still think the Jets roster is better?
I like the defense on the Bills.
All
I
right,
like the offense.
Eric Mahoney here.
Yeah.
Bill Edwards, the rookie quarterback, 79 overall. He just needed a backup, but he won here. He got the #1 running back in the draft from Penn State, Nicholas Singleton. He's great carry on to Saquon Barkley and Miles Sanders. Then you got Devin Ford and Noah Cain, all Penn State running backs that's been coming out of the drafts lately. Nicholas Singleton is the next one up, 94 speed, 94 excel. This is a dog. Great pick by Black. I think last year solidified that they needed a running back. He didn't have to get him in the first round at all. Came back and got this guy. I'll see what round he got him in. Star. But you know what happened to the Dolphins when Neef Anderson went down. When Neef went down, the Dolphins didn't win the game until he came back. He's important to in the second round pick 2 as well. He's important to Hanif. Them getting another running back is super important because Hanif Anderson was so important to the Dolphins. It's almost like how the Dallas Cowboys was during Emmitt Smith's era. When Emmitt Smith was holding out, they couldn't win a ball game. That's how it is with Hanif Anderson. He's that much of a player for this team, and that's how much this team relies on a run game. With that being said, they have a really good passing attack as well. But this is what they do. They run the ball in Miami, and they run it a lot, and they make you stop that and play good defense behind it. But I love this pick, Nicholas Singleton. Not only is he 6 foot, 220 pounds, so he can run in between the tackles. He can do some things for you. A 94 speed, 94 excel. One of the faster running backs that came out. I think he got the fastest. I think I was the second fastest guy to get running back as speed-wise there. Fullback, ain't worrying about that position at this point right now. All right, so I thought they was going to keep. I thought they would keep. What's the kid they got? The gritty kid, the kid that do the giddy all the time. Jefferson. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Justin.
They let him go. They didn't give him no money. They still got Jamar Chase, who's the alpha male over here. He's definitely the #1 threat. Frank Darby. We still waiting for Frank Darby to have that season, man. Arizona State, he was a dog there. And we're just waiting for him to break out right now. He has the #2 role at this point, so it's his job to lose. But I think if he can't get Frank Darby balling at a high level this year, we won't see Frank Darby as a Dolphin anymore. Stanley King is ready to go now at 6'5". All right, 84. I would see him on the outside in the red zone. Jordan Johnson here. I don't see this kid playing whatsoever. He's just on a roster. But they picked up Corey Palmer. Again, remember when I said I'm not mad at the Jaguars for picking a receiver at #1, but it was plenty of receivers out there like that. Well, here's one of them. You get a superstar receiver. I don't know if he picked him in the first round. Nope. He had 2 first round picks.
I think it was this. Yeah, he did.
Second first round pick. Yep, drafted first round. Looked like the Dolphins played their game too because he had 1 catch. Yeah, but Corey Palmer, the Dolphins do what they always do. They stick to the hometown kids, and they go get the kids from our hometown, man. Corey Palmer, Camden High, a really good wide receiver. He transferred to IMG Academy and played a season, started there, had a great year, but then transferred back to Camden High before going to Temple. So this kid's a dog, so he keeps it in the family. Stanley King is another one of those kids that play right over the bridge for Woodrow Wilson. Same high school Black and Pat both played at. But Corey Palmer is a dog. I think they got themselves a good receiver out of him right now.
Dolphins played the Lions first game.
They played already?
Yeah, they played already.
Who came out victorious?
The Lions won 17-14.
It was rocking.
Yeah.
All right, so they got tight ends. Austin Stogner here. I'm not looking at a tight end. They must have lost their tight end because their speed burner is gone. So what happens when you don't manage the team, right? Left tackle. They never addressed the left tackle position. They didn't need to. They definitely needed to. That's what they need. I don't care if I'm going to find another guy. They got Devin Campbell. They did come back and get a lineman. I'm not mad at this. 6'4", 330, 80 speed, 81 excel. This guy has guard, pull and guard written all over him. So don't know if you can move him to tackle. Mayfield's at center.
Yeah.
At right guard, you got Isaiah Jones at 95 overall. Akeem Washington still needs to develop. At right tackle, he good. Rick Santiago, Tyrone Miles. One of these guys are going to play the left tackle for him right now, so I'm not mad at it. He good. This is why he didn't go after the left tackle early, because he had 2 right tackles and wanted to kick out the left tackle.
Yeah, I think the Lions got that left tackle.
Yeah, the #1 left tackle.
Right. Yeah.
You still got Kayvon Thibodeau all over here. Alfred Collins is here. Bryce Carter. They picked up Bryce Carter, good speed rusher, 6'4", 250 from out of Virginia, 84 speed, 88 excel. He's definitely going to need some development here, but you know the alpha male is Kayvon. Kayvon's the monster over here. And then they also got Fidel Diggs still sitting right here. Then they pick up Landon Jackson, bro. I'm not sure if Landon Jackson's a superstar or not, though.
Okay.
He don't star. But I like this pickup from LSU, man. You get a kid at 6'6", 255, 86 speed, another speed rusher right now. I like it. They got deeper on the D-line. Look at the D tackles. Jacob Schuster from last year, Minnesota. He already had a 99 strength. This guy on steroids, 92 overall, 21 years old, superstar. And they still got Derek Nottie, who's really just a veteran on this team that'll help that kid develop. Josh Drew, 85, 88. They pick Kimani Black, ain't really gonna play at all. Middle linebackers, they got Moles and Josh Calvert, the brother of the Raiders linebacker, sitting over here, 89 speed, 88 excel. Right outside linebacker, they got Mike Ware. They still got Jerome Baker on superstar who's playing, 29 years old. Riley Cole and Zach Rollins. Now, the linebacker core was one of their strengths. It doesn't look as strong as it looked.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in there to a couple of them. It looks like they missed it. Like they lost a couple pieces. Or
All right, so Martin Johnson is one of the top tier corners in the league. Deuce Chester has been playing at a high level since he's been in the league. They pick up Dalen Everett through the draft. And the rest of these guys, they do need a fourth corner, but at this point, none of these guys will see the field. Safety, Tyron Collier. I'm missing some safeties over here. Did they lose them? All right, Dorian Caldwell and Joey Porter Jr. In my opinion, Joey can get moved down to the corner at any moment because he actually is a tweener, play both. So you can move him back to corner and get that fourth corner if he need it. And then Dorian Caldwell's always played well for him. So you're right, bro. I don't know who's the best. Is the Jets still the better roster out of all these guys?
I don't really like the. I mean, I think the Dolphins kind of lost a step. Missing the off season last season kind of hurt. I like the Jets roster, but I like I like the Jets roster as a whole, but I like to build defense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the Jets did overpower all these guys on roster. On paper right now, they are really loaded over there. But we're going to see. This is going to be interesting between them. They all did good things over there. It looked like the Dolphins were on top of the world over here with their roster, and then they start losing pieces through free agency and things like that. I think they got a lot more work to do to get this team back to looking like they used to look, to be able to dominate this division. At this point right now, it's the Jets division to lose. Simple as that. Now I'm going over to the best division in football right now, and we're going to start with the Seahawks. The guy who won the division, the Rams or the Seahawks?
The Rams. It went Rams, Seahawks, Cards, 49ers.
Okay, so Hudson Card's still here. Mac Jones is still here. At the running back position, he leveled it down to 2. Berger and Philly are. Now, I think we have Ezekiel Elliott at fullback. I'm not mad at that at all. Wide receiver, Johnny Wilson. All these guys were 1,000-yard receivers right now, but we look like we're missing one. I don't see Josh Van.
Josh Van is the Texan now in that trade.
All right, so now it's time for Jamal Osborne to step up right now. He's a 91 overall, 95 speed, 96 to sell at 6'2", 220s. I'm not mad at that. They lost a 1,000-yard receiver. Their actual best receiver over here is now a Texan. But Johnny Wilson is more than capable of being that guy. And then Arion Smith, we knew what he was as the number 3 receiver over here. Now he's the number 2 with the speed, 98 speed, 97 excel. So they still got weapons. I'm not mad at them. They picked up Lionel Savage from Villanova, 6'2", 201. He needs some work. 92 speed, 92 excel, but he got 96 special catch. He's another one of those go-get-it guys. Is he on trade? Normal. You can work him in. If I'm him, I'm playing him early to try to get a breakout with him. It don't take much to get that guy because he's normal. Don't take much to get the breakout there. Try to get him on trade right now. Patrick Herbert is still here, and he got John Pruitt, another 6'5", 250 kid, 90 speed. So he got 2 good tight ends to make up for losing that receiver. The line is still intact. Still got veteran over here, Zach Martin, to help these guys continue to grow. Not mad at the line at all. Camriel, good. Dan West, we got center. Nate, good, pretty good. Mason Hitchcock, not bad. And then Zeke Macy, the rookie. What trade is he on? Tell me what he is as I go through the team. The center.
Okay.
Garrett Brad, I don't see him playing at all at 35 years old. Evan Neal is going to play. They go to left end. I still think, I don't know why a lot of the demons is like this, yo. They don't value.
Superstar.
You got a superstar center, so that's great. Got the line attack, but they don't value defense. They don't value their front 4 at all, bro. Like, I don't see, even the Bears are trying to get rid of a guy over there. I'm not impressed with this front 4 at all. But the way they play, they rely on their linebackers and secondary. That's why the comment was made with the whole 215 sub linebacker thing. Oh, you got all to it. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I went and got all 6 foot guys, 215 pounds, and then said, no, only I can do it. Nope. Go get the fucking players, because half those players been on my roster from day one. The fuck. Anyway, I done traded more 215 and 20 pound safeties than you fucking drafted. But anyway, I like Tadarian Slayton. He's here, big time player. But again, this front four, not really. I don't think it's it, bro.
Yeah.
And personally, I don't think you can get away with it this season. Like, I don't think you win the division with not having it. You better go, like, you making trades for all the splash positions, but you forgetting the most important part of football. You got your front line. I'm not gonna matter. Your offensive line is solid. You did that. That's right. But your defensive front, what's up? Like, what people forget that when the ball gets snapped, the first line of defense is the D line.
Yeah.
We not valuing D linemen now. What's that about? Can you explain that, Nano?
Yeah, I'm not really impressed with this defensive line at all right now. Yeah, not looking sharp.
I don't see, besides Slayton, I don't see nobody on this D line that look like they ready to stop the run or get to a quarterback. How long can you get away with that?
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be this season. He's gonna struggle with it this season.
I think we rely on a skill position way too much in this league, and I've been screaming this shit since day one. Nobody listens to me. Those that do listen benefit what I'm talking about. You heard I had the Browns DM me today and said, the Browns, Drew, DM me today and said, I finally got 4 ability players across my D line. Hopefully now we can stop the run a lot better. Well, that makes sense. You went and invested on your fucking D line, and that's the problem. Man, I know you know guys. The younger guys they depend on the YouTube shit and user control. They're all really great at user controlling, so that can make up for a lot of stopping the run. So I'm not gonna kill it too much, but you need a front forward, bro. You gotta have one. Now you got my player. You was able to. He has 3 my players on this team because we had 3 coaches on this team. Jaquez Williamson is a linebacker with 90 speed, 93 excel, really solid. Brandon Jennings, you can use him. Maybe you could put him on the D line and help out down there. You picked up Alex Craver, 88 speed, 92 excel. This is a solid linebacker, 6'3", 249. He don't have D lineman size any normal, but maybe you can use these guys to come down and help with the pass rush. Cameron Goody, solid. Keon Anil, one of those 6'1", 216 guys that you can play. He's a safety turned linebacker, getting up there in age, lost his abilities. Eric Ross, not going to play. Chad Hell, really not going to play at all. Zachary Tillery, solid. You see who he is, 90 speed, 92 excel. He has some really fast linebackers, but still need help there too. What are we doing right now, man? I'm not mad. You got a really good, like all 3 of your starting linebackers are 90 plus. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. Exception of Anil, but I like Cameron Goody. He not bad. And Zach Tillery's fast as well. Then you get to the secondary, and this is where he's invested at the most. Simpkins, Armand Davis, Harmon, and Denver Harris is here. And then at safeties, we got Trey Washington, a my player, Burgess. This is one of those guys now with reinforcer. This is what we're talking about. So this hurts you. This is why he make the comment of, oh, you got all those 6'5", you got 6 foot 215 guys and above. Well, this hurts you now because now Terrell Burgess can't play down that sub linebacker. That kills your defense in a way if you don't scheme around it. Play football, young man. Get smart. Learn how to scheme around that. Maybe keep him back deep and figure it out. You got Sherwood. He not really gonna see the field. Over here, Brandon House. Now he got money here. He traded from you. Well, he's a tweener. This guy can play corner and safety at any moment. And what makes him special, being able to play corner or safety, I don't care about him being on star. What makes him special is that 88 hit power. Being able to bring him down the slot corner and do some things with him. You got a guy that'll tackle the shit out that ball carrier and can make that ball come loose. You know what I'm saying? This was a good move by him. Teller Rapp don't got the speed to get it done. Corey Lattimore as well. This team, for him to be winning the division, tells you his skill set, and I tell you how important understanding and please, we talking about it because it's two ways of playing football, and those that combine real football smarts and seeing the game from a football standpoint and YouTube shit together, and those guys that just understand how to play the game. He's a gamer, and because he's a gamer, he can get away with it. But if I'm looking at this roster, I'm not understanding how he's winning the division every year, because he's not the better roster over there. So that tells me he's the better player at this point. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
You in that division?
I guess. Yeah, he's won that division twice, 2 seasons in a row, I guess. Now.
Come get Johan Dotson. I told y'all, I've been told y'all he was on the block. Keep talking about these. We should have been came and got him. All right, this is your division winner. I'm not looking at this team. What's up, y'all? Brown in the house. Let me know how I did. I want to truthfully tune in. Wasn't truly tuned in tune. All right. So with that being said, the Rams, who won the division last year, at this point, I'm not looking at a stout roster that I'm like, oh, if he don't fix this, he gonna be screaming shit like this. Look at their team. You cheating. They cheating. You going. There's no way around it. I got a third and a third. I'm like, he cheating. What the fuck's going on? Let's go look at the Seahawks. Seahawks is second place in this division and shit like that. Like, Ugalele still here. Butterfield gets the backup job over here right now at the running back position. I thought they picked up Javon Hawkins, but he didn't. Kamar Wheaton played like a fucking superhero last year. He balled out. Cameron Harrison is here, and they got Corey Kenner still here from last year. They picked up Harrison in free agency. At wide receiver, no, they did pick up a fullback. A couple of Brendan Green, my fullback, my player, played for me in real life. He was really good too. So they got a great fullback. Darden's still on the roster. They pick up Justin Jefferson out of free agency after getting rid of DK Metcalf. We'll talk about that. Sean Brown, my player, has to play this year. Warren Jackson was 6'6", 219, 210, 97 jump power with the superstar on him. That you're welcome. And then Jameis Williamson, good speed from Ohio State, 94, 95. You know, with this team, they always got receivers. You're gonna see a lot of receivers. But they lost DK Metcalf. Can Jefferson come over here and get him to death? I don't know. Or is Sean Brown the guy that could take over for DK? I mean, he has the double me and he has everything DK had. 94 speed, 93 excel. Only thing is he's 6'4" and 6'2", not 6'4". But then you could do it with, can you do it as a whole? But we got to find out who's going to be the guys over there. All we do know is DJ Ugalele can throw that ball. Their scheme is really pretty solid. They got a really good passing scheme as well to go along with the run game. So they solid right there. A lot of receivers, but you got to figure out who's who. Grandson comes out of free agency. Cup's here. Angeline is over here as well. This guy invested in the line for sure, right? Andrew Harris.
Yeah.
How many? He said he got 3 superstar linemen this year.
Yeah, 3 superstar linemen.
All right, so you got a bunch of linemen over here that he invested in. He did what the Bears did the year before, and he went and tackled the line. Every time he was up, I seen linemen getting picked. Still got Stanley. You got him at center for whatever reason. But you got a whole bunch of linemen. Again, 6'3", 342 pounds, pretty solid, bro. 95 strength, 80s across the board and blocking. Khalid Jones is here, and you got again a bunch of linemen. Out of all these linemen, he picked up 3 of them are superstars, so I'm not mad at that at all. Right tackle, still Karan. He won offensive lineman of the year last year. And then they even got this rookie as well, Thomas McLaughlin. 96 strength as well, so they loaded on that line. They not gonna have no problems on the line for a while. All right, so what they do is they move DNs to linebacker. They move linebackers to DN all the time. Right, yeah. So here we go. They got it going on again right now. Not bad. Guy got 83 Brock said 95 finesse move. He gonna better finesse the shit out of the left tackles or right tackles over there. So they ain't bad. They moved Henry Totioto back to DN. He been playing back and forth linebacker and DN. Guys don't realize the movement rules. If you move a guy, they got to stay there for the whole year. But whatever. Henry Totioto, I like him at the end. He's one player of the year at the end, and from the linebacker spot comes right back down and gets a Pro Bowl from the end. So I ain't mad at it. He's a dog there. Remember, I had a problem with him at linebacker, and he
Yep.
looked at me and told me I was wrong. He has a thing with moving little guys, defensive ends, pass rushers to the tackle, but it's only for the trait. The trait, he's superstar. You can move him there, now you put inside stuff on him, and it's just the game within the game. This is the understanding abilities game of the game, where really, let's get the best situation possible. Not wrong with that at all. Nathan Pickering at 6'4", 310, 94 strength. Aiden Hutchinson, another one of those guys that's been a journeyman. I like this kid here though, because he could really play DM for you with no problem. Outside linebacker Shane Lee still here. Nick Bolton's not bad. Tyreek Austin Cave, the hometown hero. He's a dog. You got Gabenda, whatever. Gabenda is solid though. Whatever, he's solid though. Walter Gant, they not bad. Prince Collie over here playing 215 outside linebacker. They're not bad at linebacker at all over here. Let's see what they did with the cornerback situation. No Sean Wright's in the building. From the that's another journeyman, old Raven that turned chief that came back over here to the Seahawks. So he got him and Aubrey Thomas. So he solidified. Donovan Johnson was from the Chargers, got really good speed. Jordan Hancock got drafted last year. He was up there with the top rookies, DBs in the NFC. So we got good corners over here right now, man. Let's see how that works itself out. James Wiggins, if not the best safety in the league, one of the best safeties in the league. And that strong safety still got Hamlin over here. The roster's complete. They're really solid over here. Attack the offensive line in a really good way, and all that did tell me they just want to run the ball with that running back a little bit more, while they building those rookies. They get those rookies unlocked, they're gonna be dangerous. This is a good roster. Way to keep it together. He does a lot of moving around. He's a good GM. Way to move. And then you got the Cardinals, who came in third place in this division. Alright, so Kyler Murray here, we know who he about. They lost their number 2 running back. Did they pick up a number 3? Eric Charles, 6'1", 225. Not going to really see the field whatsoever. Jermaine Martin. I like the number 1, but they got to get them a number 2. 80. I mean, you didn't develop 7 McGee last year. 95 excel, bro. You got to excel. You got to get that speed to a 90 so he can be effective for you. Right now. So the receivers, Whittington the third, Newkirk Matthews, and then they picked up Kevin Shaw, the superstar, 93 speed, 93 excel. Malik Willis's receiver that he threw to, and he's in the draft this year. Kevin Shaw, superstar. So you got 1, 2, and 3 superstars, and really good speed out of all of them, honestly. So let's see what Kyler Murray can do with these weapons. They lost a lot of wide receivers, and Isabella was one of them. So let's see what happens over here. Now, tight end, they picked up Thomas Fadone last year. They got Spencer Webb back, nice little speed from Oregon. Like, I ain't mad. And then Noah Gray over here as well. So they got 3 really good tight ends. And this Cardinals offense, they can go 3 tight end deep on you and really still throw the ball with Kyler Murray. Mobile Kyler Murray moving around with those tight ends. I like it. Left tackle, Leatherwood still here. Left guard, Bray Walker. Center, Michael Douglas from last year, who was a superstar. Dylan Fairchild from last year, another superstar. At right tackle, Rondons is the guy over here, and Taquan Way will never play. Way, no way you play, that's his name. But they loaded on the line, like their line. They've been together for a while. Riley Mills, Jafari Harvey one of these guys might have to play, but you never know, because you still got Des Boone, who could put his hand in the dirt at any moment. Still got the African hair, the number 1 DN in the draft last year, is up to a 90 overall. So you know he's on the edge. He's gonna get to it. Now, who's the other guy to go with him? Pierce. They got Marcus Bradley in the middle. They picked up Kendrick Chamberlain, 97 strength, 81 overall, 80 speed, 80 speed, 84 excel, bro. 97 strength. If he on trait, he won. Oh my God. Rich get richer, bro. Alright, he on star. Boone can work that. But what I like about this kid, man, 6'6", 305. He got the speed to better play DN. If he really wanted to use Boone as a true outside linebacker and not put his hand in the dirt, he could do that, because this guy got the speed and the awareness to be able to play DN for him. Now, outside linebacker, Efor, dog. he picks up the best linebacker in the draft, C.J. Hicks. Now he ain't the most complete linebacker, but he's an athlete, bro. This guy's a dog. And then you're kind of loaded at linebacker right now. So what do? So you got C.J. Hicks, you got Efer, who was the rookie of the year his first year. Then you come right back and you got Xavier Sori, who was the defensive rookie of the year his rookie year. Isaiah Simmons still the alpha male here. Logan Way, no way he plays. So he got two Way brothers over here that won't see the field. They the no way brothers. Now I'm showing you the left and right outside linebacker. They too deep everywhere. Now they got Des Boone sitting here. Is it time for him to just put Des Boone at defensive end, leave him there, and allow these guys to all play on the field? Because you got Isaiah Simmons, Sori at the middle.
I'm probably playing Des Boone at the left, Deo at the right. But the thing is that he still has Shamar Stewart over here too.
Yeah, but look, this is what you do. You go. You know Shamar Stewart starts. He got to, right? He's the alpha male.
Yeah.
Honestly, this kid right here, Dayingbo, can play D tackle for him. And the only reason why he don't got him at D tackle because he's a Michael Pierce fan. But Michael Pierce is 33 years old, time to move on from him. I would move. You got Bradley, you got this kid Kendrick Chamberlain. You can really move Chamberlain to the DN as well. But here's what I'm saying though: you don't have time to be playing rookies right now to be able to, to do what you really want to do. Shamar Stewart starts at right end. You move Des Boone to the right, the left end, and put his hand in the dirt and completely play him at left end. Now you open up space for these two left outside linebackers. C.J. Hicks got to play now. Now you got one of the fastest linebacker cores on the game. T-Ma E4 at 92.90. C.J. Hicks on the field at 93.93. Isaiah Simmons 95.99. Sori 88.90, and then you got Des Boone 90.94 coming off the edge, bro. Put his hand in the dirt, let him play DN, and you get those other linebackers on the field. Now, what we look like in the secondary: Murphy, Wade, Clarence Lewis, and Chase Williams. So he kept the guys around that was there. Jalen Thompson is still here, and that safety, Buda Baker's around, and Antonio Johnson. So he still got the same secondary. These guys been playing together for a while. He's kept this team together. And they've been playing together for a while now. And I think they're the most complete team in this division so far because they all been together for a long time. And he got really good at the linebacker level. All right, let's look at the 49ers. To me, the 49ers had the best offseason of any team. And I like what the Patriots did a lot. Dustin Crumb's here, picked up a dud at quarterback for a backup. Got to go find you a backup. Hemi Henderson is now the 99 speed 97 freight train. He's unlocked right now. Muhammad Cargo is a great backup to have. Simpkins still here. Well, he's been here since day one. He's been playing on his team. They love this guy. Even though he doesn't get the ball, he's a special team guru. Now, at fullback, they bring in Quincy McFarland from last year. He's a dog. Now you got that replacement. You lose the superstar on with the old fullback, but you still got a guy that could do a little bit of everything. Got 88 speed, 91 excel, so he can do some things for you, and he's a good blocker, right? Now at receivers, where they got better at. DK Metcalf is here. I like the move. I love this situation. What happens when you gotta load the box up to stop that running game and give him one-on-one? You give him one-on-one with anybody. We saw what he did in the playoffs against the Panthers. He dominated them one-on-one. They had a rookie corner on him, and the rookie corner was climbing up his back all game long. T. Black is still that guy as well. So you got two dogs on the outside that you got to worry about when you got one-on-one situation, because nobody's going to play the 49ers without loading up the box and using their safeties to come down and help with the run. That leave corners on the island with two of the best go-get-it guys in the league. If the 49ers use this system right, they're going to be really hard to beat over here in this NFC West right now. At the tight end position, Mark Andrews is still here at 30 years old, 93 overall, and Jermaine Terry is all he's going to do is get better. The line is strong as an ox. You know their line's good because they run the football. They got to have a good line behind that. They did pick up a rookie, Mitch Newhouse, 99 strength already, bro, 89 overall. This guy got to be a fucking, Jesus Christ, superstar. Oh my God, he's a bomb. Cooper Houston, he's not a rookie, but Jesus Christ, the kid I was talking about. I like the line right now, right tackle Kenyon Green. So they loaded on the line. They got everything they need to be able to run the ball. At defensive end, they had one of the top DNs in their draft class, JT. Jalen Carter can play backup. He can either go to D tackle if he needed be. Nick Bosa's here. Phil Van Fillinger. Just a backup role, but Nick Bosa's still here doing what he do. Now they trade for Tyler Shelvin from the Ravens and get ourselves a solid inside man at 6'5", 362 pounds, stopping a run. If you need a defensive tackle, you need to come over here and get it. Ken Law, Mathis, Aiden Kelly, any of these guys can go, I would think. But yeah, I like this defensive line right now. Joey Bosa in pass rushing situations at the D tackle is a monster, and then Shelvin for the run stopping. So they kind of got something good there. But they attack the linebacker level really, really good. Tabell Small, superstar. They got better at the D line. They picked up Cassidy Cage, the rookie, 81 overall. What are you on, star?
Yes, sir.
90 speed, 90 excel, solid as a rock. 6'4", 235. Rich get richer, I guess. At middle linebacker now, Fred Warner is here, but Fred Warner is really not the problem anymore. Quay Walker is the middle linebacker, and we're moving Shaka Tony here. They also picked up Nolan Smith from the Browns, so they got really good speed at linebacker. This linebacker core is nuts. And then in the secondary, they go get Denzel Ward. Julian Barnett was already a dog over there. Jaden Hill, Devontae Smith, and then they pick up rookie Kyrie Jackson. Now they 4 deep at corner. If you're looking for a corner, come get Jaden Hill. Simple as that. Matter of fact, I might even acquire for him. Jaden Hill. I might see what you want for this guy. Shit, you don't need him. Because Ward, Barnett, Smith, and Jackson is the new players over here. With Jaden, I mean, I would start Jaden and let Jackson develop a little bit more. But 6'3", bro, you are, oh my God, this secondary cornerback situation is really good. Richard LeCount always played well. Daxton Hill's here. You picked up Carl Dorsey, 90 speed, 90 excel. On trait, is he star? What is he, superstar, star?
Star, yeah, star.
And then Caden Daniels at 6'4", loaded. The 49ers got way better. They had the better offseason than anybody in the NFC West, probably anybody in the league right now. This team is poised to go right back to the playoffs. And it's honestly, I think this division is yours to lose. Simple as that. Man, we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes late night right now. When I pick up tomorrow, bro, we got so much good shit to talk about. I can't wait. Lunchtime special with shit gonna chip, because a lot of teams show some real good GMing this season, man. I'm really proud of them. Really proud of the way the league is going right now. And hits the franchise guru, my boy Nano, you already know. He said he coming. Hennessy Hemi on his way. Not tomorrow. Holla at us.